A thought hit you, my friend, and part of you was scared if it's true. Like you can see the strings on everything. What you felt has a name. Not a depression, my friend. Not you woken up smarter. Something older with a way out. You were standing at the sink holding one plate. And for a second, you couldn't find one reason to wash it. You weren't tired, you weren't lazy. You just couldn't find the reason. And it wasn't only the plate. A good day happened around you and you watched it like it belongs to someone else. Everything small started asking the same question, why bother? And you had nothing. You are not broken. You looked at your life and asked why? And nothing answered. That's not a breakdown, my friend. That's a verdict you handled yourself. But here is the part that scared you. You think you are the only one honest enough to see it. You are not. Someone faced the same problem you are facing. Everything bright eventually fades, and he did the opposite of giving up. Thousands of years ago, my friend, a man stood outside at night. No phone, no noise, just him and the whole sky. He was standing in front of the same problem you are. A whole sky of bright things, and the question of which one was worth his life. His name was Sayyiduna Ibrahim, peace be upon him. He looked up and saw a star, bright, steady, the kind of thing you could build a life around. He put it on a trial. It is the one worth everything. Then the night moved, the star set, and it was gone. So he said a line I want you to hear slowly. I don't love the things that fade. Then the moon rose, bigger and brighter. Is this the one? And the moon set too. Then the sun, the biggest thing in the sky. Surely this is one. Surely this one. By evening it was gone like the rest, my friend. 3 times, my friend, he asked the brightest thing he could find. Are you the one? 3 times it was gone by the morning. So he refused to anchor his heart to anything that set. Now maybe you are thinking, nice story, Behwish, but a guy staring at the stars has nothing to do with my Tuesday. Give me 1 minute, my line up his night against your life, and you'll see something you can't unsee. You had your star too, my friend, the degree you were sure would finally mean something. You got it, and the meaning never showed up. So you found a brighter one, the job, the title, the number in the bank. Each one rose, my friend, you handed it your whole life. And each one said. The relationship that was going to fix the quiet, the move to a new city that was supposed to reset you, every one of them was supposed to be the thing. And maybe right now you are thinking, but I actually got something of them, Behwish, and I'm still standing at that thing. Yep. That's exactly the part nobody warns you about. Yep, you caught the star, and the empty feeling inside you got bigger, not smaller. Because every time one sets, the next one had to be brighter just to feel like anything, and the gap underneath it kept growing. You are not exhausted because something is wrong with you, my friend. You are exhausted because you keep handling your own life to things that were never been built to hold it. And here is what you did next, completely alone. Try to think your way out of it. Late at night, in your own head, turning it over and over. And the more you analyze it, the heavier it got. The problem was never that you saw it clearly. The problem is where you were looking for an answer. Alone, in a loop that feeds the problem, not solve it. Those 3 lines you memorize as a kid don't argue with what you saw. They agree with you 100%. And then they do the one thing your own head on its own never could. Stay with me because this is the turn. Now maybe the part you just tensed up, here comes the part where he tells me to pray more and trust God. I got it. You have heard that 100 times. And you're still standing at the sink. So I won't hand you that, my friend. I'll show you something more specific from the same place. Remember Sayyiduna Ibrahim under that sky? When everything he looked at set, he didn't give up on the sky. He turned on one who made it. The one thing that doesn't fade. And notice how he got there, not by spiraling inward in his own head, by letting what he saw point him outward past himself. So how do you do that? That's what those 3 lines are for. The surah is a lesson. 3 verses, you've said them 100 times without hearing them. The first line is an oath by time itself. The second line says it straight. Every human on this earth is losing. Not the bad one. Everyone by default. And that feeling you could never name, that's it. Loss. Not losing one thing, just loss. Running under everything. The word it uses is a trader's word. Capital. Gone. Time is the capital. And you are bleeding it just sitting still. So read line 2 again. Innal insana lafi khusr. You were right. The loss is real. You were just wrong about one thing. You thought you are the only one honest enough to see it. A line every kid memorize it saw it first. You didn't woke up smarter than everyone, you woke up to the thing everyone's already in. And here is where you quit one line too early. The third line doesn't leave you in the lock. In the same breath, it names the way out. 4 moves. Believe in the one above all of it, the one who doesn't fade. Do one good thing with your hands, and then 2 moves that stopped me cold the first time I really looked. 2 of the 4, my friend, you can do it alone. Remind someone of what's true. Hold someone steady when it's hard. The way out has other people built in it. You were hunting for meaning inside your own head. It was never in there. It's in the doing, and it's in each other. Meaning doesn't come first and the action second. You do the small right things and the meaning fills in behind it. Always that order. So here is tomorrow morning before you feel ready, because you want. Wash the one plate, not the whole sink. One plate before it means anything. Then send one message that actually means something. Check on someone who's struggling, or tell someone a truth they need to hear. Wash the plate, send the message, and you've done 2 of the 4 before breakfast. That's how you stop the bleeding. You walked in sure you had seen through everything. You are leaving now knowing you stopped one line early. Meaning was never something you think your way into. You do the small right things first, and the why catches up to you. But there is a quieter version of this, and the quiet is what makes it dangerous. Sometimes you don't put your whole life on trial. You put one thought on trial. A thought shows up out of nowhere, the kind you'd never say it out loud, and you decide to prove something rotten about you. Same trap, my friend. You, alone, reading a verdict to something that was never a verdict. I made a whole video on that exact thought and on the companions who carried it to the Prophet, peace be upon him. Certain it meant they were finished. What he told them turned the whole thing around. It's the natural thing, next step from here. Go watch now. Here it is, and that's it.